Let me bring the meeting back to order. Okay, will the meeting come to order? Okay, meeting come to order.
Madam President, this particular board meeting has run almost 4 hours now. Due to the late hour, the rec center would normally be closed. We have a deputy sheriff present that is really not needed, but is going to be paid, I guess, for the time that he's here, probably at an increased rate. We haven't really come to the required or necessary business of this called meeting. The meeting's been delayed because we didn't have a meeting last month and we're trying to cover the business of 2 months plus in one meeting. So I respectfully request that all items be moved to the next regular meeting except those that a majority vote of the board present agrees needs to be voted on and or addressed tonight. Anything that does not require 100% to be addressed or needed tonight be moved to the March meeting.
Okay, I'm going to go through the items. Okay, old business. The exception policy, we've held this out since, I think it was October. I'd really like to do that one. I think
it's changing, so that's why it's taking so long.
Yeah, I know. Can we discuss that one? Yeah? I think we are, yes.
Please speak into the mic.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What are we talking about?
I'm hard of hearing.
Please speak.
Okay, the exception policy. Can we discuss, no, this is of the board, please. Yes?
Will a month be a problem?
What?
Will a month be a problem?
Let me express the concern I have. Like Jan said, there were a number of different drafts that were submitted, and we do have one fairly good draft right now, but it's not been vetted by an attorney. And because this is an item that is going to be policy that is different than our covenants, I feel pretty strongly that this needs to be vetted by an attorney.
Is that the one that says 2015? Is that what you're looking at?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. The long-term planning committee, I think you're okay. We'll move number 2.
Madam, may I make a procedural recommendation, please?
Yeah.
Probably the easiest way for you to go through this list would go with unanimous consent. You would say with unanimous consent we were going to cover 9.1 motion to accept exception policy. If you have unanimous consent, nobody says anything. If somebody has an objective, then they would say I object, and you'd move that on to the next meeting.
Okay, let's do old business. So with unanimous consent, the entire old business. Yes?
Next one, that we're saying? That's what you're saying?
That's what I'm saying, the whole of old business.
Right. So I don't have to say anything. He said we don't say anything.
Okay, okay. New business. Number 1, unanimous consent. I think number 1, we really have to prioritize this. We absolutely have to prioritize the attorney. I mean, we can't send anything to legal. We have,
Well, we got all the appointments set up. We got a bunch of 4 appointments set up, so.
what is the last appointment? The last is Friday.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and next Thursday. Tomorrow Wednesday, this Thursday, this Friday, and next Thursday.
Then let's have this meeting on the Friday or the Thursday to select. Let's make this a special meeting. Give me the date.
What's the date?
That's what I'm asking. What is the date of the last appointment, of the last? I thought it was the Friday. You sure about that?
Thursday, the 19th.
Okay, but you're sure that that's the last one?
Yes.
Okay.
Question,
Yeah,
will all 4 board members be present for that special meeting?
You said for Friday, the 20th?
yeah.
Yes.
You want
Yes.
it Friday the
Yes.
20th or the 19th?
Thursday is the 19th.
Where are we going on Thursday? How far?
Right here.
They're
Right
coming
on
here.
98. No, we're going to his office, but he's right here.
Let's-
He's right on
let's-
98.
Which
Can I-
one hang on,
Okay, we can't have four
How?
members.
who is the last one?
Weaver, and Collins.
Oh, okay, so, oh, yeah, so, okay, let's do it Thursday night.
Okay, that's right, okay, Thursday evening for the meeting.
Yeah,
Okay.
special meeting
6 p.m.
for one purpose, to select the attorney, okay? Okay, and you'll take care of that, Rebecca? Yeah,
219, right?
Yes, 2/19, 6 p.m. special meeting.
And that'll be a motion to accept the attorney?
yeah.
Okay.
Well, let's make it for 2 things, let's make it for number 2 as well. Let's make it for 1 and 2, 1 and 2 only, Thursday. Number 3 will take,
Excuse me for just a
Question on
second.
number 2,
What?
I'm
could
sorry.
you share with the membership? where
Oh,
you-
I'm sorry, number 2 is, the Human Resources Company.
And where are you at on that right now?
We're moving that to Thursday too.
Well, my question is,
Where?
have you interviewed 1 or 5 or 10?
We have the quotes, the board had the quotes from last time. Everybody still got the paperwork?
Were we still talking about the attorney?
No, the Human Resources Company.
Oh, yes,
Yeah, okay. Okay, so by unanimous consent, we will move 1 and 2 to 6 o'clock on
219.
2/19.
I do have a
Okay,
question about.
special meeting.
Excuse me for just a second, I'm sorry. It came up today that, if 4 board members go out to an attorney over in Pensacola, that is considered a board meeting of some type because there's more than the minimum amount of board members there.
There should be no problem whatsoever. All we're doing is interviewing attorneys. We are not
Let's
conducting
forward this
any
guy.
board business. We're
Okay.
not making any votes. All we're doing is asking attorneys questions to determine whether or not they would be a good fit for us.
Okay.
And we posted the meetings. There is a notice on the.
It has to be posted.
Yeah.
It is posted.
Okay.
As a precaution.
So we have it posted for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday?
all the
and-
dates,
okay,
yes, sir.
Good.
And I sent out, questions that I had prepared. You're welcome to look over those, make additional suggestions, or print those and bring them with you, and I
Okay.
did.
Well, we've got a bit of time now to do it, okay. Number 3 seems to have some urgency.
I think the 13th of the month they're doing, you wanna do this? 13th of February, or something like that?
So maybe we'd take that one now.
Motion to approve the kayak?
Oh,
Okay, and then 4 and 5 by unanimous consent to defer. Okay, I'm taking that as silence. Okay, number 3, which is a motion to approve use of pool for kayak safety training.
so do we have to make a motion?
No, wait, he's gonna.
Do you want some,
Oh.
I'll give you some background. Kelly Smith, 7316 Olympia Street. I'm the assistant coordinator with Heroes on the Water. We are a all services organization, nonprofit, 501c. We take out veterans, active duty members with disabilities, kayak fishing for free. We're all done with volunteers and donations, and We're requesting to use the pool for about 15 of us. We have 2 new kayaks that haven't touched the water yet, that we're gonna wash before they go in the pool, for 2 hours, 6:30 to 8:30 on the 26th of February, to conduct kayak safety training on how to roll over a kayak, if you roll over, and how you get back in, and how to assist your disabled member or other member that you're kayaking with. Again, some of these volunteers may be from Howard by the Sea. We won't know till we post it. But I'm willing to use guest passes to use the pool. I guess the biggest thing I'm looking for is permission to use the pool with the kayaks. Other than that, it's all standard guest pass usage. We'll sign liability waivers or whatever the association needs us to sign. We do have certified rescue swimmers there, and people will wear life jackets when they're in kayaks.
Now, my only issue with this is damage, because we don't have damage coverage, or we have. Now, I actually spoke to Willis as well, and they said we don't have damage coverage, and you said we have a $10,000 deductible, but
Right.
even so, essentially no damage coverage if there was any damage. What happens there? I mean, it's not like the swimmers, and
What would
it's just like.
happen, what would happen if I had a bunch of guests in here on guest pass and we damaged the pool? I guess it falls to me.
Right, but they're
As a
not
member.
bringing in kayaks, so they're not bringing in,
They're plastic.
but still.
They're hard plastic, regular hard plastic kayaks. We're only bringing in 2, and we're looking at just using a portion of the pool. And we're not gonna be really even paddling in it. They're gonna flip the kayaks, they're gonna allow themselves to get back in. And then the other person will flip, and then he'll be assisted by the other guy in the kayak. So not gonna be paddling around the pool. It's gonna be more of a stationary, controlled environment, so that these people can learn the right way to get in and out of a kayak. So if you're out in deep water and you're with your buddy and they fall in, you can get them out of the water.
I mean, I'm very, very sympathetic to the wounded veterans, but, you know, just suppose there is damage. I mean, we had so much problem with the swim team that people really, you know, just couldn't get past the swim team, and they were swimmers. I mean,
Young
just
kids.
what does happen? Well, I mean, they were swimmers, which is intended for pool use,
They were
you
young
know.
kids, these aren't young kids, these are grown men that are
Okay,
veterans.
well, I'm not talking about what they're gonna do, but just supposing there is damage, then it's Holly by the Sea. I guess unless there is a damage waiver, are you prepared to?
Oh yeah, we'll sign damage waivers. We have insurance. Our association, or I mean, our Heroes in the Water has insurance.
Is that just liability insurance, or is it property damage as well?
I'm not 100% sure. I'd have to ask the coordinator.
Yeah, because I mean, we have liability. We have liability, but we don't have damage. It's the damage I'm concerned with.
Yeah, I mean, well, I mean, that's, again, I'm bringing it to you guys, you know,
How
so,
much damage could
it's a,
Well, I don't know.
Just make a motion, yeah.
I can't imagine that's a whole lot of damage.
and it was approved last year, but, we ended up having to cancel it because of lack of participation. Because last year we opened it up to the homeowners, and we had no participation. We had a couple of people that signed up, but we didn't have our volunteers that wanted to participate. So we ended up having to cancel.
We make a motion pending him verifying that they have damage insurance?
Are we saying they must have damage?
Well, he says that he isn't sure that you have the damage insurance.
Right, we have
So he can-
insurance.
He has insurance, but he's not sure if it's the
Okay,
property
but
insurance.
if they don't have it, what happens?
It should fall on the responsibility of the member who's signing it as guests, which would be me.
We could, you know what,
As a
we could
homeowner.
move this to the 19th, allow him to find out.
This is gonna be on the
Oh,
first.
yeah.
It's on the 26th,
But I
so we,
haven't been able to advertise it.
oh,
Yeah.
What about treating it like you do the beach house? Put a deposit down, take a credit card.
Well, you don't know how
No,
much.
it's 300. No, the same
Well,
thing, it's $300.
I mean, but you don't know. I think if you sign a damage whether you got it now or you'll get it, or somebody is responsible for the damage, if there's damage.
Yeah, I'll sign
I
for
think we
damage.
absolutely
I mean,
have to have
I'll take
that.
full responsibility, I got no issues with that, that's part of me as being a homeowner. I mean, they're gonna be my guests on guest pass, that's just being able to use the pool with the kayaks, that's the only thing we really need permission for. I could bring them all in anyways.
Yeah, it's just bringing the kayak.
Right,
Just
just
kayaks,
bringing the
that's really what I'm
kayaks,
looking for.
yeah.
I think we should, let's have a motion to approve the use of the pool for the kayak safety training, with a responsible party for damage.
Second.
Okay, it's motioned and seconded to approve the use of the pool for kayak training with a responsible party for damage, if any damages. Okay, those in favor?
Aye.
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 Aye. Can you sign up something to say that, you know,
Yeah, I'll
this is
get- I'll-
specific damage,
I'll
yeah?
get with Alex and she can
Okay.
type something up.
And
And,
you don't have a date,
26, 6:30, 8:30.
26?
Yes.
February.
6:30 to 8:30. And Heroes in the Water this year, it's all gonna be done at the Soundside Pavilions once a month, starting March 7th. So if you know veterans that need to get out on the water, water's therapeutic, or if you are a veteran and you need to get out on the water, please contact us. There's some brochures on the table. There's one hanging up in the fishing club's thing. We need veterans out there. We wanna get you all on the water, so thank you.
Okay, do I have a motion to adjourn?
I make a motion to adjourn.
I second.
Okay, those in favor?
Aye. Aye.
No, this is a motion to adjourn. Aye. Okay, we adjourn at, does anyone have the time?
10:05.
10:05.